Survival horror games have been very important to me since I was a little kid. Started out with Resident Evil Director's Cut, and probably 98 is when I got into them. Loved them ever since. Love the Silent Hill 2 remake from last year that Bloober team did. Blair Witch Project was good. The Medium was good. Cronos the New Dawn is the game. One that the devs said they wanted to make, but two, this is their masterpiece for real. That's not overhyping by any stretch of the imagination. Got a few critiques here and there. This is the GameTHOTS. Thoughts, some opinions, trolls, strategy. I won't go too far into spoilers. Later on in the video, I'm probably going to go into some thought process on what happened. Just be forewarned. But I won't fully spoil everything. For starters, everything that they took from the greats were the right things. You have the Resident Evil back and forth, and you got the Dead Space stomp and swinging. You got a nice dope looking spacesuit outfit. You got the fog and the weird heady trauma stuff from Silent Hill's universe. Crazy ass monsters. I legitimately jumped multiple times. And funny enough, when we first started the stream, I was saying, oh, maybe this will be more of a sci-fi thriller than a downright survival horror. Definitely was wrong. Now, just a quick thing, because really this is the only thing I didn't like. The bubbly goo monsters, the green pus bubbles, that really slowed the progress down. Didn't care for that at all. But the monsters on the walls, absolutely nuts. Loved that. So I just wanted to say, if anything, I would take that out. And no spoilers for the last fight, because I don't want to spoil that at all for people. I feel like the last fight, honestly, was lackluster. And I feel like the one previous to the last one would have been a better, maybe not endpoint for the game, but the last big fight. And then maybe make the rest of it a nice long juicy cutscene with all the just amazing sound design and lighting that this game has. But overall, if we want to put a number on the game, I would, by the end of it, I would say an 8.7, if not a 9. Just go ahead and give it the 9, to be honest, just because it didn't overstay its welcome, really. It definitely is borrowing from all of the right things and all of the OGs without being completely redundant, in my opinion. Now, if you don't like the gameplay loop of a survival horror game, you're not going to like it and it's going to annoy you. But here we are. You can tell that they learned so much from all their other entries. The pacing is amazing. I mean, almost perfect, honestly. Loved all the weapons. You got a new game plus. You got a hard mode that's unlockable. You got multiple endings. You got your grades for your runs. Everything you want from a survival horror game. And then on top of that, it's one of the better sci-fi survival horrors or horror things that I've played maybe ever. And then the way that it merges time travel and a plague and some deity type stuff and misinformation and just the tone. Oh, it was just a great game. Highly recommend everyone jump into it. I would say if they're going to continue the franchise, I understand it's supposed to be big and heavy. You're in the suit and all that. They definitely should have incorporated a dodge mechanic, even if it was a small one, because it did feel a little stiff and archaic. But they wanted to keep it old school at the same time, so I understand. It's just like a little thing there, because as much as, you know, you go for the RE remakes, Resident Evil 2, the Resident Evil 3 remake, yes, RE2 remake is a better game, but that dodge mechanic you had with Jill was just awesome for the RE3. And if we would have that in Cronos, to where you could maybe do a little dip and then smack the hell out of one of the monsters, that would be dope. Another thing that I really appreciated is the fact that they weren't scared to make the game difficult. They weren't scared to make some interesting choices with the world design and actually make you look for things, and you could really reward yourself with the energy to upgrade your gear and all that if you explored the world. There was enough in the actual world and in the levels that you felt like you were actually exploring a place. Now, as far as another quick critique besides the like green bubble stuff, and this is like across the board on any survival horror in most video games ever. If there's a wooden door, I should not need a key if I'm in a giant spacesuit and I can stomp out monsters. Just saying. I really and truly hope that we get a sequel for this one. This was a win for survival horror. I'm very curious to see if they're going to do a sequel. One, I need to look at some of the other endings because I got scenario ending A. But after everything happens, it seems that nothing is going to change. So I'm wondering if they're going to go off of that for a sequel, or if they are just going to be a one and done, and that's just how that universe is. But there's a few different choices at the end, and like I said, there's multiple endings, and we don't know which one is supposed to be the good or the bad one yet. I haven't looked that up. I'm sure plenty of people know by now, but something interesting to think about as well. And that's one of the biggest things for me. So, overall, great, amazing sound design. Visually amazing. Love the monsters. Love the combat. The fire effects were great. The backtracking and the survival horror elements were all good. They had a bunch of awesome writing and text spread out everywhere to fill in the story for you. We're dealing with everything from a plague to cosmic time travel, crazy stuff, and at the same time managed to stay grounded and stay cool. The tone, the art style, everything about it, just almost perfect. And that's about all you can ask for. Survival horror, and Bloober Team especially, it just has to be the best genre right now. No one else is doing stuff this good. Let me know what you thought about the game. I'm going to choose not to get into spoilers because I want people to experience this for themselves. Please play this. We're going to have some shorts coming for y'all, and I might end up doing a New Game Plus run or a hard mode run as well, because I really want to see, because the difficulty was just enough on normal to make it interesting. I could really be challenged with the hard mode, I think. We got plenty of games coming for y'all. We do reviews like this. I got streams, at least 3 a week. Daily shorts. We do co-op stuff. Solo. Try to stay on top of new games as much as possible. I only play what I think I'm going to be interested in. We talk about all the kinds of stuff, though. Keep it console around here for the most part. We'll see y'all next time.
Oh, what's in my ass? I don't like it. I'm not that kind of gamer. You done? Yeah. No!